I made this video to show my progress learning to do cutbacks. I recently bought a L41 SimSup ST and I've been learning how to surf it. I love the board. It's quick to plane, it's very fast down the line, it's great for fast breaking beach waves, beach breaks like what I surf in Central Florida. The problem that I started to have with it though is that it's so fast that it outruns a lot of waves. So I never had this problem before. My other boards were so slow that you could step back to the tail and stall the board, or just stop running down the line so hard and the wave would catch right back up to you. But with this board I get out on the shoulder and I lose the best part of the wave. So what I did is I watched a video on stand-up paddling foot placement, where the pros turn their boards by just moving their back foot to the rail they're turning on, and I have that video linked in the comments, and it's a great way to turn your board, and it's what I ended up needing to do since my SimSup's tail is so wide. You really have to put your back foot and commit to a rail to get it to turn. So I had that down for the bottom turn, but the top turn, or the cutback, was much more difficult. So here's the perfect example of what I'm talking about. This is after a lot of practice. You'll see my foot's on the inside rail, and then I switch it all the way to the other rail, dig my paddle in hard, and cut back. So still not facing the other direction on the wave, but it gives you an idea of what you need to do to accomplish this. There it is again. Foot on the outside rail, paddle in hard, and cut back. So it took me a while to get this, and here's kind of a progression of what I did and where I went wrong along the way, and it's really hard to break old habits. So first wave, you'll notice my front foot is moving all over the place. It's the front to the left, not really getting the good cut back. It's a little better here, but I still end up outrunning the wave. On this wave, I'm trying too hard. So here we go, bottom turn, foot's off a little balance. I put my foot too far on the rail and I step right off the board. So here's a perfect example of what the front foot, what moving your front foot will do to you. So I start out clean, I'm looking good, and then if you watch my front foot, I start to get off balance and I move it and I lose all my speed, and then I come back in and I try to do another cutback, and when I move that front foot, I fall right off. So I've finally convinced myself moving my front foot is a bad idea. So on this wave, I still move it a little, but I try to get it in line, and this is the perfect example of what you should do. I put my foot back, I should have dug my paddle in a little more, but it was nice and stable, and I did my first successful cutback. So on this wave, my front foot is out of alignment, so it's okay for a bottom turn, but when I do my cutback, I'm not over the center of the board and I fall right off. So here's another quick example of the technique. Another thing I found is speed definitely helps. If you're moving too slow, it's really hard, so as you can see, the faster you go, the easier it is. Another thing I found is you can use the whitewater to help you. So here, the wave section's in front of me and I use the whitewater to push me back around. So here's where I've basically progressed to, is catch the wave, you do your bottom turn, you try to get your front foot over the center of the board, and here you move your back foot, paddle in, one cut back, move your back foot to the inside rail and cut back again. I need to leave my paddle in more, and I'm slowly getting it. The other thing I found is that if you really need to cut back hard and you're not off balance, you can move both of your feet over to the inside rail to cut back, like I do right here. Put them both in, harder cut back. Again, I could probably fix that with actually leaving my paddle in the water longer and pushing harder. So it was a great day, I had a lot of fun, and here's just the last clip of showing how fast this board is down the line. It can make sections that I never could have made with any other board. So if you're considering an L41 SimSup, I definitely recommend giving it a shot. Thanks for watching.